My hands haven't been hurting me lately. I have a feeling that if I keep pushing myself, because I've done like maybe 2 or 3 6-hour streams in a row now of this game, I think if I keep pushing myself like this, my hands might start bothering me. So I'm really hoping this is the last one, but thankfully so far I haven't had any problems, no pain, nothing. Yes, worse. I've made it to Bowser 2 times, and I beefed it on the last phase both times. I'm very hopeful that my next attempt, because I've studied both a correct attempt on it and my incorrect attempts. I think my next time I get in Bowser may be the one. I don't know. Hey Lucas, thanks for the gay biddy. Yeah, I'm doing the cheese strat because I've heard that it's pretty miserable without it. How does the Bowser strat work? So you enter it already with a Fire Flower in reserve, and the room gives you another Fire Flower when you enter it. So you deploy your backup Fire Flower and then immediately jump into the spikes, which puts 2 backup Fire Flowers falling from the top of the screen, and basically you jump through them both to grab them and stand on top of the spikes and just like finish them off real quick. That's the strat. The alternative is that you're standing on top of one of 2 note blocks, trying to avoid things hitting you and trying to land hits, but you can't stabilize on top of the note blocks. So the strat here is, okay, screw the note blocks, just jump onto the spikes and finish them off fast enough that you can survive. Sorry, my alerts are off because I'm watching Amethyst play Lumala 2. If you haven't seen, she started Lumala 2, and I just wanted to catch a little bit of it, of her first stream of it, and support her. Oh, did we find Rodney again? Damn. No, grab it, okay. It would have been very hard for me to save that. I could have probably used the cape to grab the pea balloon, but I would have been too large to make it through any of the gaps at that point. Well, the thing is, I probably could have saved it. Like, if I had chilled out for a second, gathered myself, I probably could have. But if I had... To get the pea balloon, I would have had to go into a spin fly to activate the pea balloon block, and I'm not sure I would have been able to fit through any of the gaps, because in spin fly state, my hitbox would have been too large. There's an article about Rodney that quoted your tweet. Why? Huh. Hey, Derek. Yeah, sorry, I paused for a second to look at the article. Alright, for a warm-up, that was pretty good. For a warm-up, getting all the way to the conveyors... Yeah, so, I'm probably not gonna have a later stream tonight. I have some work I need to do for tomorrow, so I don't really want to push myself to, like, do double streams and then try to get a whole bunch of work done at, like, 2 AM. So I probably won't have a later stream tonight, so I'm just gonna warn y'all that I may, give up my 3D World Monday stream and do Hyper 6 if I don't finish today. But that's not gonna be a problem, because we're definitely finishing today. But since I just need to be kind of derusted for the Sunday race, I think 5 days in a row of practice stream should be good enough, right? You're right, thanks for the resub. I need to pick, I need to figure out what my new theme is going to be for my alerts, because I think I'm kind of over the Ace Attorney alerts. I love them, please don't get me wrong, but I've had them as my alerts for like a year and a half now. My webcam is messing with my audio a little bit, and so I just decided to turn it off. I wonder if I could do like a... I wonder if I could do a Llama Lana themed one. Like, what would the sound effects be? What would the sounds be? I guess the Woodle would be an obvious one. Also misses the old school. Thank you for spending $4.99 on your subscription at twitch.tv/authorBlues. That was a good one. I could do like Pooh did and go on Cameo and see if I can find famous people to record alerts for me, right? Did Slowbeef do that as well? I just know Grand Pooh Bear did that at one point. Liz, thank you for the raid. Grand Pooh Bear had the guy from NBA Jam record some alerts for him. I did, for a while consider getting, the sound bites from Bubsy1 and use them as alerts, but I'm not sure if I still want to do that. Maybe. Those could be nice. Oh, I really thought I was gonna pull that off. That would've been sick though, right? Like everyone would've been super impressed. I don't see an obvious setup for the one-tile fly there, though. That's fine. Diaper Adventure! Oh no. Okay, well this is failed attempt then. Yeah. Collecting it like that was gonna be impossible. Nope. Hey, X-Pog. Are those recordings really Smite saying Luigi? I wasn't aware that that was Smite saying it. Luigi! Luigi! God, that's so good, too. Well, that kills me. It's so good. It owns. It really does. That is such a Smite alert sound, or notification sound, or soundbite, or whatever. Like, that is Smite. Twitch.tv/Smite. Encapsulated in a single soundbite. I know, Oracle. We'll get there. We're gonna get there. Hey. No face cam today? No, I don't have a face today. My face broke, and the camera just... If it's not able to capture my face, I see no point in it being on. Someone go tell Amethyst right now that I've got her stream up and I'm watching her while I'm streaming. Because she just said on stream that she's gonna pull my stream up to watch me while she's streaming. Oh my god, we're both watching each other's streams. We could literally hold a conversation right now. That never occurred to me. Well, if she needs any hints, I can literally just say the hint, right? Two trucks, Hyper 6. Two trucks, Hyper 6. I can't promise Pansy. What's a new Darkened Sky category, Liz? Why would you need my approval to route a category? You're a grown adult. You can speedrun whatever you want to, Liz. You know what? I give you full permission to do whatever you want to with your life. Hey, Seraph. You're routing no save jumps? I'm for it. Probably a ridiculously long category, right? Like, not being able to just skip a bunch of shit would make for like a 3-hour game, probably. Two trucks, Hyper 6. Two trucks, Hyper 6. My muscles, my muscles. Whoops, I went left. Two trucks, Hyper 6. Two trucks, Hyper 6. My buttons, involuntarily click. I understand that with that said, however, but I cannot, in good conscience, ethically allow someone to decide whether or not to route a category based on whether or not the leaderboard is going to support it. The leaderboard should be the 10th thing in line when it comes to deciding whether or not to do a speedrun. That said, I see no reason for it to not be on the leaderboard. What's our best run today? I got past the conveyor belts in the P-balloon room, and then took a hit. Piss. Hey, Glitch Cat. I'm channeling my inner Glitch Cat today. I'm trying to be the best damn Super Mario World player I can be. And so I thought to myself, who should I emulate to be the best Super Mario World player I know? But LinkedIn was busy, and so I picked you, Glitch Cat. Glitchcat knows that I think he's one of the best damn video game players in the world. I'm allowed to make a small joke at his expense once in a while. Of course, I almost feel bad making a joke at Glitchcat's expense. Like, he's the nicest guy in the world. Like, the thought that I might hurt someone, that I might hurt Glitchcat's feelings is almost unbearable. I'm really enjoying listening to Amethyst play Lumala 2. It's a treat right now. If you're not following Amethyst Rocks... Oh, I just got... that her name is Amethyst Rocks because of geology, but also because she rocks. Shit, I just got it! Hey, Spud. We're doing well, we're doing well. I saw that coming. I'm gonna take another hit here. But we might be able to get out of the room still. Who knows? But we'll try. Fuck. There, I turned on my webcam. Hopefully today's the day. On Eldad's stream, your hair was dyed purple. What? What does that mean? Didn't hit left there. I should have hit left. Did I see the wrong warp Eldad found in Hyperset? I'm not allowed to look at stuff like that. No, don't tell me. Wrong warp to what? Don't tell me. But where? In World 3? What kind of wrong warp? What kind of wrong warp could he have even found? Alright, I'm gonna look at this. Does it warp you to beat in the game? Oh, it's because of the Nahi tech? Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it couldn't possibly give you any other stages, exit, because that's not really the way Super Mario World works. But the level that it drops you out on is probably much easier to beat. Oh, that. Oh, it uses a secondary exit in order to map, and it takes you to secondary exit 0. Is that an easier level, though? It should allow him to still beat the level faster, right? I would imagine. I mean, it looks like one of the World 1 levels. I did get to Bowser CFB. That's my opinion on it. It's tough. I mean, I've learned enough now that it's a lot easier than it was, but it's still a terrible level. I mean, my opinion's not gonna my opinion's not gonna be that it's a good level at any point. I mean, there's no amount of this you could play to finally convince yourself it's a good level. It's still bad. That's fine. It's not good, but it's not the end of the world. Oh my god, my toe was like dipping over the side, you fuck. Gotta stand further to the right there. I knew better. I've gotten hit like that before in Super Mario World. I've gotten hit like that before. It's because the tops of the Bowser statues aren't high enough, so technically if you're standing far enough to the left, the fireball does hit you. It's not a Hyper 6 problem, it's a Super Mario World problem. That's not a new thing. Two trucks, Hyper 6. Two trucks, Hyper 6. My buttons, involuntarily click. Yeah, I'm good. There are hypers 1 through 5. There are 2 demos for Hyper 7, but it never released. I waited too long to start swimming against the gravity, so... Hey, can I offer you a better suggestion, actually, Psych? Don't use save states if you want to get the maximum enjoyment out of this. What I can recommend instead is to don't fucking play it. It's a little more understandable that there aren't multiple checkpoints per level because this was made in 2010 and SMW hacking was still pretty new and default SMW only lets you have 1 checkpoint per level. But the argument here is not that, oh, well, he just couldn't do it. He absolutely could have. He could have split them into multiple levels. This level did not have to be 10 rooms long. There did not have to be 6 rooms after the checkpoint, right? Well, I mean, I don't have a lot of evidence, but most hacks from this era didn't seem to be particularly advanced in what they were doing. I mean, were there a lot of hacks in that came out at or before 2010 that had multiple checkpoints? Hey, Johnny, I'm absolutely not having a good time. I'm having a bad time. Not having a good time at all. I'm purely fueled by spite at this point. Hey, Sound Defense. I'm sorry too. I'm sorry that so many of you would like to watch my content and I'm unfortunately putting out Hyper 6 content. No, don't screen scroll like that. Alright, well, I clearly backed off in just the right way there, because... salvaged it. I didn't feel good about that, but I'm glad that I kind of waited to stabilize. I think rushing it would have been a real mistake. Fuck me, my hitbox. I rushed it. I rushed it there because the Podoboo was going down and I thought, here's a good window for me. Let me just go now. I rushed it. Yeah, another 20 minutes before we get back there again. Spud, thanks for gifting a sub to worse. Yes, Sound Defense, but I did take, like, a month off. I was looking at my highlights. I only have one highlight of this game from the entire month of May. So I think it's basically it went April, took a long break, and then June. Master of the Run, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. So the thing is that I crouch when I grab the P-Balloon, so my hitbox is actually the same size as Small Mario's. So it looks big and it looks bulky, but it's actually much smaller than it looks. You just have to know where the hitbox is. Obviously that betrayed me there because I did not do the right thing. You know, Worse wrote a auto hotkey script, I think, to resize Lamalad 2's window. I don't think you'd want to use that if you were going to stream it, but it would be useful if you're playing it casually. I would imagine that if you use it to stream, then you might get some like. Oh, does it? Okay. My guess was that there would be some sort of like artifacing with like anti-aliasing or something, and so like the pixels would be all skewed and resized weirdly. Yeah, that's more what I was thinking about, was the non-integer scaling. There you go. Thank you for using adult words. How does the script to crop out the border work? Are you just like resizing the window so it's just large enough so that the border is hidden behind the edges of the monitor? Oh, interesting, Worse. I didn't know anything about any of that. I'm sure that's what Derek was talking about as well. Alright, well, I played a little aggressive there. And you know what? I got what was coming to me. Yeah, assuming I don't mess it up, just watch when I grab the P-Balloon. I'm intentionally crouching into the P-Balloon so that I've got the crouched hitbox, which should make my hitbox smaller if I'm not mistaken. Please kick your fucking football, you idiot. Yeah, I'm looking at the top of Mario's shoulders. I was too far to the left. I don't know exactly where that is, but I'm doing my best. I think I was only like a pixel away, because you could tell, because as soon as I touched it, I shifted just like a pixel to the right. I know I've got to stop rushing it, but my brain... I know that the P-Balloon timer is generous enough that I have enough time to make it to the door from there. That does not change the fact that my brain, when stressed out, tries to rush everything because I know I'm on a timer. I mean, there might be enough time to skip it, but I don't see a reason to. That P-Balloon is among the easier ones to grab, so... There may be enough time to not need to, but I'm probably gonna keep grabbing it. It certainly puts me at ease. Going through the conveyors actually is the most stressful thing for me. Because you can't see yourself, and you are floating up during it. So, you can... You know what? It just occurred to me that I could probably make it easier by entering at the lower blue coin, and then floating up wouldn't be a problem. Why did I regular jump? No, there's not spikes in the conveyor. There's spikes at the end of the conveyor, and the yellow and blue coins indicate where the spikes are and where it's open. Or at least I don't think there's any spikes in the conveyor. Again, I can't see inside of it, so I guess there could be and I just don't know it, but I don't think there are. I feel like I'm pretty good at controlling my height with the P-Balloon when I can see myself, but not being able to see myself makes it really rough. There could be spikes in the conveyor belt if the conveyor belt is made of sprites. Like it's a sprite object. And the spikes are definitely objects. Then they can be overlaid. You go in around the middle? Do you just like go in at the middle and hold down? Is that what you're doing? This stream is, or this hack is just unethical. Like, I mean, yeah, all of these are bad level design, but like, that's par for the course here. I played the other 76 levels before this one. This is just the hardest one. Yeah, in the earlier rooms, they were different colors indicating different things, and it was still a nightmare, but it wasn't that big of a deal. The first room after the checkpoint, this one right here that I'm starting on, is really the first real problem, just because some of these are not solid, so you can fall through them. The yellow ones still kill you, but some of the brown ones are not solid. I don't know why I rushed that. I don't know. I don't know why my brain shut off for a moment and just, like, went for it. Spud was right when he said that the first 3 rooms after the checkpoint are just going through the motions. It's like, most of my deaths in these first 3 rooms are just like my brain shuts off at the wrong time and I rush something or I jump wrong. But for the most part, there's nothing interesting going on here. I'm just going through the motions. Killed her? We don't get done with this game if I keep dying on the easy stuff. Not that room 3 is easy, but you know what I mean. God damn it. Whatever. That was stupid. I definitely thought there was a Koopa underneath me, and so I was like, okay, well, I'll bounce off of him. But I'm not sure where he went. Hey Fiona, how are you doing today? Hey Sky? You're not streaming yet? Soon TM. I saved the settings file for what you were doing, Sky. Yeah, this guy's gonna do a Hyper 6 rando race. Anya and Warren! Hi! Welcome to the stream. I play video games, and I promise most of them are better than this. But shout outs to Seraph's friends Anya and Warren. Are they better than this? Yes, Liz. Objectively. Measurably. Yes. I can't say that about every game. I can't say that this is the only one that I can say is the worst game I've ever played. Now that Anya says I should hurry up, I guess I can stop stalling for time. I have put about 20 hours into this level now, but I can now comfortably admit that at least 12 of those have me been just wasting time to extend the game. I just don't want it to end, you know? It's so good and fun. How was this received? This is considered to be one of the worst. This hack is not considered to be good. I know, we've only got one level after this one. Hyper 6 is worse than 7 Horns from Tilt. Because think about how much effort went into making this game this way. 7 Horns from Tilt's gotta be like, what? A week's worth of effort? Off pairs. Nope, that's not a thing. Alright, come over here, baby. Oh, cool. Again. Whatever. Whatever. Ooh, spicy. Don't like that. Don't like that. No, the Sword of the Black Stone creator made Xiphoid, which we're gonna play at some point. Digria, thank you for the $10! We have no love for Hyper 6 here. Fiona, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. I really appreciate it. It's very challenging. can't believe I bounced off him. Emelician, thank you so much for the 3 months. I can't believe I bounced against that guy. I'm usually very careful not to touch him because, you know, that happens. Why am I doing this, Romhack? I don't know. I wasn't really prepared for that question. Can you circle back and ask again later? When I can think of an answer? That's Bubs up. Thanks for the 50 bits, Algie, and enjoy the off dab. The best dab emote on Twitch. And I've seen a lot of dab emotes on Twitch, and I don't approve of most of them. Yep, there are bit emotes now. I would set them a lot lower, but you're not allowed to set any bit emotes below 1,000. We've made it to Bowser twice, both times were yesterday. I made it to room 6 today, but I fucked it up. It's a very demanding level. Y'all probably didn't hear that alert because my alerts are muted right this second, but boy, that was that emote glitched the hell out. I'm gonna turn my alerts back on sound wise. I don't have Amethyst stream on anymore. Mutant Little, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. I appreciate it. It's truly terrible, Fiona. It's not a trivial Bowser fight. It is a completely custom Super Mario Bros. 1 kind of Bowser, because he throws hammers, but it's also kind of a Super Mario Bros. 3 Bowser, because he shoots fireballs. And he stuns you when he hits the ground, and the last room he's standing on spikes and you're standing on note blocks and it's all bad. Everything's bad. Basically think how mean the rest of this hack is. The Bowser fight is not an exception. Are you supposed to damage boost that Bowser? No. But apparently, and I totally believe it, doing that fight casually is way worse. First off, you can't do half and half because if you don't do the strat, then you end up eating one of the fire flowers. So you can't just like do it casually up until a certain point and then be aggressive with the speedrun strat. You've got to do one or the other. Mutant Little, it might take a few to register. I don't know. I mean, 1,000 is the number you have to hit to get that emote, but. But it might only like occasionally sync that information, right? Like it might have registered that you've cheered enough bits, but it might take some time before the emote registers. Yeah, no, I know. I'm saying you will have it, one way or another. It deleted the emote from your bar. Marin Pixis. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. Looks like 1,000. Oh man. I thought I was gonna get the one tile fly. I was actually kinda hopeful I was gonna get the one tile fly there. I rushed that. That's my fault. I rushed it because I know he only throws, the second one only throws two baseballs. I almost said fireballs. I almost didn't make it because I didn't know how many... I didn't expect him to go down when he did. I miscounted. That's fine. Fuck. I forgot for the last two you have to just go. You can't wait. Because the second one doesn't stop. You can't just wait. I've been there without a cape before. I knew better than that. We're at the checkpoint, Fiona. I'm starting from the halfway point of this level. There it is. My back. My back! You may not believe this, but this isn't even the last level. I can with the block for the P-switch, but I already struggle to hit the P-switch block without accidentally bumping into the spikes right next to it, so I'm not really trying to use it as a weapon. I finally got the one tile fly. I'm finally a real boy. Okay, I have a few complaints about that one. I hit jump. You fucking liar. I'm sorry. That's language. That's language I shouldn't use. I know better. Yeah, me either, ADEF, as you can see. I cannot. That's why I'm still here. Hey, advancing. I wonder if there are any streams, aside from, like, large event or, company streams or something like that, in which the streamers pay mods for doing modding duties. My playthrough has probably topped 80 hours at this point. Co-Carnage pays his mods? Okay. Yeah, I was just curious whether or not anyone did. And there you go, there's the answer. Oh, absolutely. This is not like criticism or anything. I think that for large streams, modding a stream with, you know, 30,000 viewers or something like that, that's a big task. If I had a stream that needed consistent moderating and I was large enough, I would absolutely pay my mods. Especially if you're the sort of person who tries to, like, actually cultivate a chat. Like, there's big chats out there that they just type whatever and who gives a shit. Like, you know, like the big just chatting streams, those kind of people, like, their streams are just massive, and they probably don't really care all that much. But you know, if you're trying to curate your stream to a community of good, I don't know, just trying to curate your community, then that's just a lot of work. And there it is. Fuck you. God, I'm sorry. Those were my anger words. I'm sorry. You deserve better than that. I'm sorry. Rushed it. I rushed it because I thought the screen scroll had messed up my timing, so I just went early. No, we've seen Bowser's door today, but I got owned by some Bowser statues. How long have I been playing this session? Hour 45? I only have like 4 hours and we haven't seen Bowser another time? That's not promising. Will I do the special levels? Not anytime soon. Maybe one day, though. Worse is right, we only have to get there once. Oh, yo, those munchers that got real fast whenever they touched the super mushrooms. Hey, Doc. Yeah, we're about 20 hours into this level. Maybe a little more. Just this level. We haven't made it back to Bowser today, but I'm still hopeful. I'm still hopeful that tonight's the night. Or today's the day, I guess, because I'm not streaming into the night. I got speed bump at 9. So I'm gonna try to be wrapped up by 8:30, but if I haven't finished, I suppose I can just put Arcade Pit on and keep an eye on it and end stream when I need to. Yeah, even just one successful attempt takes like 6 to 7 minutes to get all the way from the overworld to Bowser. Thanks, Aviancer. I was gonna start streaming a lot earlier today, so I had more time for attempts, but I set an alarm for 10, and so obviously I got up at 2. I'm not complaining about getting up at 2. I mean, my body obviously needed the sleep, so I'm, again, not too upset about it, but it did throw off my plans a little bit. Amethyst, thank you for the raid. It seems like you made a lot of progress today, Amethyst. Congratulations on a first successful stream of La Mulana 2. Yeah, this level is using a level mode that makes sprites semi-transparent. Every time. Feels like every time I get fucked by Koopa there. I guess we're back to this is why it's better to do the cape cancel strat. But if I do the cape cancel strat, I feel like I really get screwed in the left corner of that room, trying to get past the Koopa shell. Wing. I can't seem to get a third cape cancel. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I have not been consistently getting a third cape cancel. I can get the first two just fine, I just can't get the third one. I think I'm just not being quick enough, but there it is. Yeah, Umar was talking to me about doing the cape cancel strat, and I tried it a few times, and it was less consistent for me than spinning. Even if spinning means that a bad Koopa ends me. It's been less inconsistent, I guess. Oof. Thanks, Eon. I think. Yeah, I'm not gonna do Special World without some really good trade or financial compensation. What'll I do next? I'm going to Disney World! I'm not going to Disney World. Tina Hacks, thanks for the 69 bits. That's the sex number. This is Mario dust. Don't breathe it in. Okay, Tina. Good luck. Just admit you were already gonna eat ice cream for dinner, Smite. And there goes my cape, because this is a vertical level, and vertical levels are the best. Backup cape's just gone if you fall. I use a Super Nintendo controller. I'm not playing on emulator, this is console. I'm playing on a very real Super Nintendo, watching it on my very real TV. I'm playing on this Super Nintendo controller. The same one I've been speedrunning for 6 years. It's even got my name written on the back so I can take it to GDQs. Do I ever maintain my controller? Every so often, depending on how much use it's getting, I open it up and clean the contacts, replace the rubbers. I use really clicky, Japan Spiel shop rubbers, so... So I try to replace them every so often. Having a clicky D-pad is just life-changing. Well, we're gonna chill out right here, not push our luck. If I'm not mistaken, the DualShock controllers use, like, membranes, not rubbers, that are a lot harder to replace. I don't know much about them, but I looked into, like, opening them up and cleaning them a long time ago when I was doing some PlayStation speedrunning, and it seemed like it was more trouble than it was worth upon my little bit of research that I did. So, like, I can salvage this now, but... Like, I can do this, but my hitbox is now too large. Yeah. Yeah, the way that I grab the P-balloon is with crouching, so it makes my hitbox half the size. Yeah, you can spin jump into a P-balloon, and then as you go around, you've got spin jump status. I'm glad they're enjoying it. It doesn't benefit me any to get upset. Like, the game doesn't go faster, or I don't play better, so... I still have not beaten this Moogle. I've put a lot of hours into just the last level now. I still haven't beaten it. No, my personal best so far is I've gotten to the last fight and been one hit away from beating him. Oh no. Delete my Twitch account, it's over, I'll never top this. Or are Mario seconds not seconds anyway? I don't know. Well, Mario second's 40 frames long if I'm not mistaken. Not sure why they chose that number. 42 seconds maybe? I don't think it's 40, I think it might be 42. Yeah, it's not FFX, or FFF in hex, it's FFF as a binary coded decimal, so it's kind of different. A distinction that would not matter to most people, but... Yeah, one of the chucks didn't spawn. Probably too many Super Koopas on screen at once. The generator is quite vicious. Who cares? Pick up a football. Alright, I now have a visual cue for where to enter the conveyor belt, so I shouldn't get hit by the conveyor belts anymore. That has ruined at least 2 of my attempts. He came back up real fast! What was that shit? It was just a standard thing at the time. It was binary coded decimal. It's easier to do the math for converting it to display if you don't have to convert it from binary to decimal. So instead of doing the difficult math in displaying it, they just store each digit as a separate value, and they do the more difficult math when it comes time to increment it. So the internal math for converting it, or for decrementing, happens a lot less frequently than displaying it to the screen. So you make the thing that you do more often faster. Since you have to display it to the screen once every frame, but you only have to display it, or you only have to decrement it once every 40-something frames. That's what? That's Amdahl's law? Make the thing that you do most often fast? I'm not sure if the SNES has native BCD operations. But if you ever, like, do RAM watch on an old, like, NES game or SNES game, those are the only ones I can really speak to, and you look for values like how much health a character has, it's typically binary coded decimal. It was a nerd trap. BCD, binary coded decimal. It's sort of a cross between storing values in hexadecimal and decimal simultaneously. Rather than storing the number as a decimal number or a hexadecimal number, you store it as a hexadecimal number where each digit is readable in decimal, so you don't actually make use of A through F typically. Okay, kind of a janky little movement here. That's fine, we stabilized, I guess. I don't hear it anymore, Fiona. That's the real answer, is I just don't hear it. Ah! I didn't like that pattern I got. I mean, like, not implementing BCD features if no SNES games make use of it is smart. Like, why would you write the code for it? No. I hit jump and tried to turn back, and I... Oh, God. I hate it so much. I'm in actual pain right now. I don't gotta go back and get a power-up. My power-up state's exactly what I want it to be. There's a 0% chance that wasn't 100% my fault, so... I can't be upset at the game, like it wasn't some bullshit thing that happened. I could have sworn I hit A. I tried to spin in order to stabilize myself at the end of the platform. And I just ran off the edge. Leave me alone! I already had dinner. It's fine. My room 5 is only getting more stable. I'm starting to learn some lineups, some setups. With the exception of like that whack-ass fireball that one time. Sharpers, thanks for the host. I don't want ice cream for supper. I'm lactose intolerant. It would give me a tummy ache. I think it was just anxiety at being back at room 6. It's fine. It's really not a huge deal. Thank you, Worse. I appreciate it. Yuri Rain, thank you for the 500 bits. Yeah, I tried adding a Gaussian blur to the after images, but because it would give it sort of like a glow that would be visible even when I wasn't moving a whole lot, but I didn't like the way it looked, so. Dairy-free coconut ice cream. I do like coconut. It's not over, but it's not... Fuck it. Fuck. Yeah, I mean, the Koopa Room... There are some strats I could be doing in the Koopa Room that would be slightly more consistent with what I'm doing. But my gameplay isn't good enough to do those, I think. And so at the end of the day, I'm still just sort of subject to whatever... I'm just subject to whatever I can actually pull off. Since it's all RNG in there otherwise. More like abysmal Bowser. Got him. No, if there were Bubsy quotes throughout this game, this level's quote would be the, "Hey, I can't believe you're still playing this thing." Pain is not in my contract. That's it. I'm out here. You can't make me. I really feel like the item box messes up my perception of how much space I have there. Yeah, Ty, I've made it all the way to Bowser a few times. Room 4 will never be consistent, and Room 5 is just hard. And that's even after you get through Rooms 1, 2, and 3, so... I don't know, there's nothing trivial in this level, unfortunately. Skater. Hope you're doing well. I hit jump I swear I did. The first two rooms are definitely just going through the motions, and the third room is difficult but consistent enough. The fourth room's entirely random. I have no real control over whether or not I succeed at room 4. Room 5 is tense and precise, but seemingly consistent. And then room 6 is probably trivial, but I keep making it harder than it needs to be. I don't know. Room 6 is probably trivial. Even if you're Small Mario going in there, room 6 is probably just easy nonsense. Yeah, absolutely, Liz. At least half of my deaths in room 6 have been just because the stress of knowing I'm like right in front of the Bowser door gets to me. Hey, Vox. Thanks for the resub. Like this part right here, all of this nonsense with swimming through the spikes, it's obviously stupid and kind of precise, but it's not hard. The only hard part in this room, I would say at this point, is the last little bit of swimming here when you've got the item in hand. But even that I feel like I've gotten consistent at, so... room 3 is just going through the motions. Just like Spud said it would be. I have not heard this music in my sleep. It's definitely more than one spawner active at a time. That's gotta be like 2 or 3 spawners active at the same time. I don't think Super Koopa spawners spawn 3 simultaneous ones. I've even tried giving up P-speed when I see some of the Super Koopas that are going to be in my way. Because it's like, if you slow down, you have a better chance of killing them. But sometimes that's not even enough. Sometimes you still lose the cape frame rule, and sometimes you can't get back to P-speed before another threat appears. I know a few other people have been trying the same thing. Sky's doing it now. She wanted to play some Pokemon, so I got her all set up. It's most frustrating how long it takes me to get another good run going, right? Like if I get to room 5 or to room 6 or whatever, it's like 20 minutes before I get back to anything again. Death in room 2, a few deaths in room 3, a long time of waiting in room 4. Yeah, you could always spin jump off Potoboos. I could do this portion right here faster. It's possible. But waiting for the Fugumanon to get out of the way is just way more consistent. And if it's a matter of trying to save like 5 or 10 seconds versus having to do everything up to here again, I'll just wait. The item gave me momentum and pushed me to the left. That's really cool. Rosentia, thank you for the raid. Yeah, I hope you really enjoy the 10-hour extended cut of the Nightmare song from the Nightmare fight from Kirby's Adventure. Why Kirby Beach to touch spikes to? Absolutely. Why would you say something so controversial yet so brave, Rosentia? How many hours into the song are we? Well, for this stream, 2.5. For this level, just in general, like 24. I've probably spent 24 hours on this level at this point. Alright, time for the RNG room again. If you think about it, the random Super Koopa generator is actually good, right? Because it makes the content that we all crave. That's fine. I don't have to have a power-up. Sucks so much. Hey, blow up. Thanks for the good luck, I'll need it. I hope, Bolop. I've made it to Bowser a few times. I have tasted victory, only to have it ripped from my clutches. I guess I didn't taste victory. I could smell the scent of victory baking in the oven, only to have it light the house on fire. At this point, it would definitely be a Pyrrhic victory. I mean, honestly, winning at what cost? I've played this for far too many hours. Again, thank you so much to that random Super Koopa that thought, oh, you know what? I should show up to work today. I know I was gonna call in sick, but gosh, I gotta go in. They need me. It's okay. Not having a power-up is fine as long as I can get to the door. That's all that matters. Having a cape would be nice, but it does not guarantee anything. Almost touched the spikes there. That was cool. Not always. But if you crouch when you grab a P-balloon, then you have the crouch hitbox. They were just slightly desynced. This is so frustrating. This is so frustrating. The fun part is being done with it, Fiona. There's got to be a morning after. fine. Just stabilize. I'm gonna have to try to play this casually. I can't do the speedrun strat now. What is the casual strat even? I don't even know what the casual strat is. Like, chill out in the back and swear to God you hope you don't get hit by something. How? How? This is fucked. See, this is why you can't do it casually. It gave me 2 flowers. In order for me to do the speed strat, I needed 3. Alright, well next time let's just hope we don't lose the, fire flower, I guess. If you bounce on the top, if you switch to the other note block, you hit your head on the spikes. Like, 100% of the time. Well, I did move farther to the right. That wasn't my issue. My issue was continuously getting stunned by Bowser stomping. Losing the Fire Flower in the second room was the end of it. At that point, it was done. Yeah, this stage is like 10 rooms long. The checkpoint's after the fourth one. Himari's design philosophy does not revolve around the player having fun. That is the long and the short of the story. Is that Himari's strategy does not concern itself with the player enjoying it. I've got about an hour before I can't stream anymore for right now. Well, maybe not, but this is definitely not a Kaizo game by any stretch of the imagination. Technically, Room 5 should be consistent. I should, with practice, be able to do Room 5 as consistently as I do Room 3, I think. Ah! Okay, that stressed me out. This is so stressful. This is so ridiculously stressful. Even when I'm doing well, I'm anxious as hell, and it just makes me play worse. Saved it. Just barely, but saved it. Shh. Go. Be elsewhere. Okay. Hit select, hold right, Y and B, make it over there. I fucked it up immediately. What the fuck? Where's my controller? I spiked it somewhere. Sorry, that was so frustrating. My hands were shaking, and I completely beefed it. What the fuck? Yeah, I mean, I don't really throw controllers. I kind of spiked it a little bit and then threw my headset on the desk. Thanks, Shoju. Shoju, thanks for the 100, or for the 1,000 bits. MM42, thanks for the 500 bits. Thank you for the subs. Wizrobe, thank you for the sub. Sorry, I didn't mean to get that frustrated. I'm sorry. I don't like the me that I was for about 10 seconds there. Solara, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub, I appreciate it. That was just really annoying. I was so close. I'm so actually upset that I beefed it entirely. I wish I knew when the select takes place, so that I wasn't mashing it, but was instead doing it, like, competently. No, you have to do it immediately, Melos. The way that the strat works is you drop the fire flower before you collect the one that's sitting in the room, so that it gives you another backup fire flower that then drops when you hit the ceiling. So if you don't rush it, then If you don't rush it, then you eat one of the fire flowers and it gets wasted. So you're under, like, a serious time pressure for the first, like, what, 15 frames of that room. You have to hit select as soon as you gain control, then you have to start holding right, and then hold Y and B in order to get into position. And this would be the part where I would say, I need to stop doing the speed strat and just do it casually. But now that I've seen what it looks like casually, I'll never do that. Of course, Pansy. I can't believe my first try, I pretty much nailed it. My first try at that room was pretty good, my second try was really great, and my third and fourth tries have both been just terrible. No, you need them both. I don't see how it's even possible to do it casually. I get that you can get fireballs over there, but you can't avoid taking a hit. Like, I just don't see a way to avoid taking a hit. Well, I've only got about 30 minutes before I need to cut stream to get ready for speed bump, so... So we got 30 minutes that we can do attempts, and if it happens, it happens, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. Yeah, Doc. I think that it's possible, but I don't see a way to do it consistently. And I'm getting there so infrequently, I could never hope to practice it. I think the thing that's starting to get to me, the thing that's frustrating me the most, is that my first and second attempts were the best I've done, and that my third and fourth attempts were such blow-ups. I think that's messing with my head a little bit. I think I'd be in better shape if I got to Bowser a few more times, because I think the nerves of being in the Bowser fight would subside if it weren't very new territory for me. Thanks, Pansy. That one Super Koopa gets me every time. That's fine. That's not okay. I couldn't jump off the vine for some reason. Maybe. Maybe. I've got enough time I could get back to Bowser once, maybe twice. I'm not sure why I messed up the third phase so badly. I'm beating myself up over that attempt. I deployed the Fire Flower, but then I didn't hit the... note block. I hate that I'm so close to beating this and I can't seem to seal the deal. I think that's what's stressing me out the most. I've been like ridiculously close at this point. It's true, there's one more level after this. There's not Special World. Special World's not happening. This hack is called Hyper 6. Spud, thanks for the sub. Okay. That's not how I drew it up, I'll be honest. Great. Thanks, Glitch Cat. Out here advocating for me, the little one. The little man. Rubies. Lavaliers. Can these dry my tears? Can the shiniest brooch shield from reproach? Can the purest diamonds purify my name? glitter and be gay. That's the part I play. Here I am in Paris, France. No. Deny, psych. Deny. Who told you that? Hey Umar, I've only got about 15 minutes left that I can stream right now, so... I may have overstated the likelihood of success. I have made it back to Bowser 2 more times, though. Don't ask how those went, though. Please. I have some work I need to do later, but, I will probably stream after Speed Bump, after all. So we're only gonna have about an hour off. Well, an hour and a half, probably. And then I'll be back. I'll just be up late. I don't care. Yeah, I had some food before I started streaming. I'll eat a little something later. I have to make a test for tomorrow. But it shouldn't take me very long. It also wouldn't be that big of a deal if I postponed the test to Tuesday, but I'm gonna try to make it tonight after I get done streaming. But I figure if I do Speed Bump and then come back, I can do another 3 or 4 hours of attempts. I didn't feel great about Seraph. Could I get a do-over? Alright, after Speed Bump I can come back and do 3 or 4 hours of attempts. We're just gonna run through 3 or 4 of them and see how they feel, you know? When I come back, I can do 3 or 4 hours of attempts. Oh, I can't wait to come back and do 3 or 4 hours of more attempts. Maybe I won't need to do 3 or 4 hours of more attempts. Maybe we'll just, you know, get it on the first try. No big deal. None of this felt right. What if we just got it right now? What if this attempt killed Bowser, right? Yeah, this is what the kids call the run. I'm hard cutting myself off at 8:30. If in 10 minutes it doesn't come together, then I'm gonna cut stream. But I should be back by about 10, I would say. 10 p.m. Eastern. Thanks, Vader. Perfect. Perfect jump. You know, Jericho, I said that. I know I said I wasn't going to do a late night stream. I did say that. I did say that. That was a sentence I've said at one point. Tina. I'm glad you've enjoyed. It's consuming me? It's not that it's consuming me. I mean, I could realistically take tonight off if I wanted to, but it's just... really would feel better being done with this nonsense and not having to think about it anymore, you know? This is the low point of the third act, yeah. Two trucks, Hyper 6. Two trucks, Hyper 6. My muscles, involuntarily flex. Trucks, Hyper 6. Two trucks, Hyper 6. My buttons, involuntarily click. Do you think Mario knows he's a video game character? That's Super Koopa right there. But Super Koopa gets me every time. He's smarter than I am. Braver than I am. And in many ways, more handsome than I am. I think he just wanted it more badly, you know? The game has identified my weakness and is spawning a Super Koopa there every time because it knows that's all it takes. Maria, I just met a girl named Maria. Oh, cool. We didn't spawn the last one. Hey, as a prank, let's not spawn the last one. Let's see if he notices. Borderline bullying me? No. We're at a level of bullying now that anyone who isn't defending my honor is a bad friend. Liz, you don't have to be my white knight. You're already simping for me. Oh, yep, it's 8:30. That means this is my last attempt. Let's try to make it a good one. Smart Ball's keeping me honest. That's okay. That's becoming less okay. Why is this such shit? I miscounted. Alright, I'll see y'all later. I'll be on, in like, less than 2 hours. Let's say it that way.